Good morning, sir.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
People Thursday morning from the
Good morning.
city of Lagos, Nigeria. My name is AYO. Welcome
Right.
to WatchAfrica TV. And this is,
Thank you very much.
I think I'm having network issues. Okay, welcome to WatchAfrica TV. And this is a Fact Factory. It's a platform where we discuss issues ranging from relationship, politics, lifestyle, and entertainment. Okay, guys, today we'll be talking about politics, and I have a very, very wonderful guest with me today, the person of Samuel Adeosun.
Thank you very much.
You'll be talking about the
Thank you very much.
responsibilities
Thank you
in
very much.
leadership. As we all know, what is a leader? Who is a leader? I mean, a leader is someone who takes the responsibility of overseeing uh, a work group, manage,
Yeah.
strategize, he gives instruction, he makes sure everything goes on smoothly in a
Yeah.
group. Okay, without wasting much of our time this morning, studio, please, can I have Samuel Adeosun so we can go straight to today's business?
All right. Thank you very much. I celebrate you. Thank you for this awesome privilege to be here this morning. I do not take it for granted at all. Thank you very much. And I really want to appreciate my brother, Mr. Bamiwo. Thank you very much for this rare opportunity to be live here this moment. Thank you very much. I celebrate you all. And to our audience over there, thank you for tuning into this particular platform. And I'm very sure that tonight, today, you're going to be blessed massively as as we
Please,
listen.
can you
So
hear
thank
me?
you very much. All right. Are you with me, sir? Can you hear me? Are you with me? Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, good
Hello?
morning.
Yeah, can you hear me? Good morning. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you. Good morning.
All right, all right. Awesome, awesome.
Uh,
All right. Now, can I
you're
continue
welcome.
now?
Yes, you can continue. You're welcome. You're welcome.
All
Once
right.
again.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I celebrate
Oh,
you. All right.
hello, can you hear me?
I can
Before we
hear you.
continue, we would like you to give a short introduction so that
Sorry. I didn't hear that.
I said before we continue, we would like you to give a short introduction so that everybody will know who we have today. Can you hear me? I think we are
I can
having
hear you now.
a serious network issue. But okay, I said
Seriously, seriously.
before we get to business of the day, let's know who is talking to us this morning.
Okay, thank you. Well, as you said earlier, I am Samuel Adeosun, and by the grace of God, I am one of the associate pastors of the Glorious Liberty Church, Abeokuta, Ogun State, under the
Okay.
leadership of Pastor Richard Osanaye. And I really want to appreciate
Wow.
him for grooming me in this moment. I'm really grateful. At the same
You're
time,
welcome.
I've been called, thank you very much, sir. I've been called to train and raise leaders across different space of life, and I think that is one of the reasons why I'm here today. And by the grace of God, I've written 3 books. The first
Wow.
is Roadmap to Purpose Discovery. The second one is Unmarked. The third one is How you can create your online course. And I'm currently working on the fourth book, which will be out this month by God's grace, and it's titled The 21st Century Crisis: How You Can Thrive in the
Awesome.
21st Century Crisis. Yeah. All right. Now, I think that is good enough to start. So that's all
Thank
about me. And if you want to know me more, you can just slide to my Facebook and my Instagram. I am Samuel Adeosun, and thank you very much.
Okay, so let's go down straight to the business of the day. Lead
All right.
responsibility leadership. Tell us,
Yeah.
tell us.
Okay. Now,
Who can we call a leader?
all right. Okay. Now, a leader is to me, a leader is someone who has discovered himself. A leader is someone who has ability to influence others positively in order for them to fulfill the reason why they are designed, the reason why they are born, the reason why they are here on the earth. Because everybody is meant to be a leader in one area or the other. So it is very important to understand that as a leader, you must understand that the first requirements you need to do is to discover yourself. You understand? So you need to first understand who you are. Can you hear me, sir?
I'm with you.
All right. So the first thing a leader must understand is that he must identify himself. Identification is the first step to being a leader. So you can't be a leader without first identifying yourself, because you are going to lead some set of people. So you need to identify yourself before you can identify others. So it is in the process of identification that you can truly know how to serve. Because by then you will know your weaknesses, you know your strength, you know where you need to improve on. So as a leader, the first requirement, the first thing you need to do is that you must discover yourself. So I'm going to say all over again that a leader is someone who has discovered himself, that knows his or her strengths, weaknesses, and the things that are needed for him to achieve his purpose in life. So
Wow.
I think that's good, sir.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
now that you've given us of who that is, there are so many school of thought that says different things. So many people believe leaders are born. Some believe leaders
Okay,
are made. Some believe
okay,
divine traits. Someone like me, I have a certification in leadership uh,
okay.
training. So, in your own opinion, you think leaders are truly born or leaders are truly made?
All right. Now, everybody is designed to be a leader. Everybody is designed to be a leader, one way or the other. We are all designed. There is this potential and insight. If anyone is found in a particular platform, probably in us, probably let me say it in our family. Leadership starts from home. Leadership starts from the family. So when you understand that, number one, you are a leader. Though people have said that leaders are born and leaders are made, but I'm going to say that at both of them work together, because there's an inherent potential in us. Because if you're not born to be a leader, then there's no way you can be made to be a leader. It is until when you discover, you know that you are a leader. See, knowledge is power. Bible says my people are perished because they lack knowledge. So understanding who you are, like I said, understanding who you are is the beginning, is the first step to leadership. So I can
Mm,
say that leaders are born. Then, as they continually lead, then they will be made. Because leadership is not a journey. It's a process. It is a process. You can't say that someone is a leader until the person dies. You understand? So I would say that leaders are made, are born before they are made. It is a process. There's a thin between being born as a leader and being made as a leader. So the space between being born and being made is what makes a leader. The process the person passes through. You understand? So leaders are first born before they are made. Looking at Adam, the Garden of Eden, the Bible says that God created Adam to lead. So everybody has that inherent potential for us to lead one way or the other. Though we have our what's it called now? Our temperament. We have the sanguine, we have the choleric, we have the phlegmatic, we have the melancholy. Now we've been told that both choleric and sanguine are born leaders, or let me say most cholerics are born leaders. Why phlegmatics are not really designed to be there? But I'm telling you, if a phlegmatic is pruned is properly pruned, trained, he can become that leader he is. You cannot become what you are not.
of course.
You understand? You can never become what you are not. So you have trust something. A lion is a lion. Or an eagle is an eagle. No matter where you are, it is until when you come to that understanding. I read a particular article that there's a particular farmer that had chickens in his backyard. So chickens and chicks and all that, hen and all that. So they were together. But there is a particular eagle in the midst of the chicken, because the eagle grew up with the chickens. You understand? So
Yeah.
the eagle was conditioned to think that he's supposed to pick on the ground. He's supposed to be on the ground. Though then after a while, someone came around from probably a foreigner came around to that particular place of the state and saw an eagle picking the ground like other ends. I was like, no, 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 this is not possible. That this eagle is supposed to be up there, not down here. However, the funniest thing was that the farmer was not aware of the potential of the eagle. He wasn't aware. So the foreigner came around and it was like, this eagle is supposed to be up and not down. And it was like, no, 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 no. Then he said, okay, you know what? Give me this eagle. Let me do an illustration. And you're going to see that this eagle is designed to fly. Then the first time he tried it, he said, I'm going to take this eagle up, up. I'll climb, I will climb a building, or I don't know, it's a skyscraper. Then I'm going to release the eagle to fly. And you're going to see. The first time he tried it, the eagle could not fly because he had the condition to think that it can never fly, it can never soar. Then later on, he came back again. Like, I'm going to do this again. He went to the ground, picked the eagle, then threw the eagle up again. And before you knew it, the eagle began to fly. Like, if like, then it just released its wings, then it began to soar. Then the farmer was like, wow, this is amazing. I've never seen this before. So until we pass through the right process to becoming a leader, we will never become that which we have come to be. So a leader is first born before they are made. Though you must pass through some processes before you are made to be a leader. But the potential is already in you. All that is just like, you know, we see in crude oil. In crude oil we see kerosene, you see petrol, you see all kind of stuffs. You understand? So everything. Miles Monroe once said something. He said that the potential of a thing can only be known by the creator of that particular thing. So for us to know how we are designed to be, how we are supposed to function, then we need to go back to the person who made us to become a leader, so that we can actively and optimally become the leader we are designed to be.
Man,
So
that, that's a very good one. That's a very good
thank you,
one.
sir.
So
Thank you, sir.
going forward, uh,
Okay.
what are the responsibilities? I mean, you being
Okay.
a leader, there
Yeah.
are reasons why you have been elected or selected to that particular position. Do you get my point?
Yeah.
So, what are the
Yes, sir.
responsibilities and duties of
Okay. Now, the first responsibility of a leader is to discover himself. Miles Moreau said that when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. So when you don't know the reason you are created, you are going to abuse yourself. You're going to abuse every potential that is in you. So the first responsibility of a leader before you begin to lead others is to first identify yourself. When you identify yourself, you begin to lead yourself to that journey of becoming a leader. So first, you need to first understand that you need to discover yourself. You need to identify yourself. You need to know and be aware and be conscious of the fact that you are a leader. So that is the first responsibility a leader must take upon himself. The first responsibility a leader must own before he can become anything at all. So the first thing a leader must become is to understand that, I mean, to know is to understand that number one, I must discover myself, because in this ever-changing world, everyone is confused. There's a need for clarity over there. So the first thing you need to do before you can take the role of leadership is first identify yourself, know yourself. So it is in the process of knowing thyself, it is in the process of understanding who you are designed to be. That is when you can now begin the journey of leadership. Then the second one is purpose. You said?
Yeah, I'm with you. Continue.
Okay, the second one is purpose. Now, the moment you understand yourself, you know why you are created, you know your potentials, you have the idea of what you are designed to be, you can see the end from the beginning, you have the vision of your future in paper, in your mind, is engraved in your mind. Automatically you are already moving towards your destination. That is the first step. You've identified yourself, you then know your purpose. You know, I've always said that purpose is not a destination. No, no, no. Purpose is not a destination. Purpose is a journey. We will keep on discovering ourselves every day of our life. So the first responsibility, like I said at that time, of a leader is to continually discover himself. Because as at last year, I never knew I could do some certain things I'm doing now, like being but like be able to write 3 books in a year. In this is just the 8 months.
August.
I've written 3 books. Yeah, August. I've written 3 books in 8 months, and I'm planning to write another one soon again. So it is.
Awesome.
I never knew I could do all these things. They
Awesome.
were in me already. So I discovered myself, and I continually walk in that journey of discovery. Then I identified my purpose. Okay, Sam, this is what you are designed to be. Then I begin to hone myself. I begin to improve myself in those areas. I discover my purpose. First, remember I said, discover yourself. Then I know my purpose. Then the next one is that be convicted of your purpose. There's one thing for you to know your purpose. There's another thing for you to be convinced enough of your purpose. Some people, they are confused in life. They will come to
Yeah.
their pastor today, Daddy, I've discovered my purpose. I know what I'm designed to be. I can do this, I can do that. Then probably with their life challenges, one way or the other, it smashes them down. And before they know it, they're confused again. No clarity. They don't know where to go again. They're like, I don't know my purpose. They'll go all over again. That means they're not convinced of what they've discovered earlier. So convention, however, will come from a vision. You discover yourself, you know your purpose, you are convinced of your purpose, but before you are convinced of your purpose, first vision must come in place.
Mm.
So
Vision.
when you can see exactly, I keep on telling people that vision is seeing the end from the beginning. And this is how God created us. God created us to know the end from the beginning because we are created by God. We are His offspring. We hailed from Him as Christians. We hailed from Him. We know His mind. So automatically, we should know the end from the beginning, even though we don't have the full picture of the whole vision. But at least a part of the vision must be revealed to us. You must know. So when you've discovered yourself, you know your purpose, you are convinced enough of your purpose via your vision, then automatically you'll be consumed by passion. And passion drives purpose, passion drives vision, passion drives conviction. And I keep on telling people, I said, when God gives you a vision, He wants you to write it down. As you write it down, you meditate. When you meditate, you begin to ponder on it. That meditation releases passion in you. Passion is a driving force to your destination. Without passion, you can never become what God has created you to be as a leader. So, like I said the other time, I said the first one is discover yourself. The second one is know your
Purpose.
purpose. The third one is be convinced. The fourth one is have vision. The fifth one is be passionate about what you've seen.
Mm.
You understand? Be passionate about what you're saying. After you be convinced enough that this is what you are called to be, you begin to find mentors in different areas to help you become what you are designed to be in that area, in that field. Then from there, you generate passion for it. What I'm designed to be, I can die for it. My mom said that if your purpose is not superior to your belly, then you've not really discovered purpose.
At all.
Or if your purpose, or if you cannot die for your purpose, then, or if your purpose cannot outlive you, then you've not really discovered purpose. So that's why I say passion will drive you in your process of becoming a leader as your first as your fifth responsibility. Then also
There seems to be a break in transmission. Wow. Like our guest said, I think he's having a network issue. Yeah, those are very key points. Those are very key points. Responsibilities and duties of a leader. Like you said earlier, for you to be a leader, you have to identify yourself, know who you truly are, know what you can do, know what uh, the capacity of what you can do. And he said, according to him again, that the second thing is for you to have a purpose. I mean, know the purpose of the role you are taking. And number three, he said you should be convinced within yourself. You have to be convinced that okay, this thing, yes, I have it in. And number
hello
four,
sir,
he
can you
said
hear me?
vision. And five, he said you have to be passionate about what who you are.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
welcome back. So
Okay.
we are
Thank you very
talking
much, sir.
about
Thank you very much.
okay. So those are the five responsibilities you gave to us, which are very very powerful.
It remains one though. It
Okay,
remains one though, sir. Yeah. The last
okay,
one is influence. Influence. Miles Moore will say that leadership is influence. John Maxwell will say leadership is influence. Sam Adeyemi will say leadership is influence. And this man also, Zig Ziglar, will say leadership is influence. So the last responsibility of a leader, or let me say of leadership, is influence. If you are not influencing others positively, then you've not really started the journey of being a leader. Like I said the other time, I said leadership or yeah, leadership is not a destination, it is a journey.
mm,
You can't really call yourself to be, you can't really call yourself a leader until you are dead. And you will not be the one to call yourself a leader.
it is
It will be
people
your
that will.
followers that will call you a leader. Exactly. So Miles Moreau will say that the success of a leader is when it produces a successor.
Mm,
So
mm,
until you raise someone to take over your particular position, this position, then you are not really a leader. Though the potential is there, though the potential is inherent, is there, but you must at the same time influence others every time, every day. So the last responsibility of a leader is influence. When you influence others positively, and it's not about just influencing, it is about influencing culture, influencing character, influencing nature, influencing values. When you can shape cultures, that is really when you've really influenced others. That is the best responsibility a leader can have in his arsenal. But here in Nigeria, it is very hard that we have so many so-called leaders
mm,
in quotes, but they are not really influencing others positively. They are not really
mm.
taking, they are not really shaping culture. They are not really building life. They are not really making people live a better life. Our standard of living is becoming something else entirely. With the rising and falling of dollar, everything is just shallow. So our country is under, I don't want to say negative stuff, but I know that if we have the right lead, seriously, I can say that if you have the right leadership, then automatically we are going to have a good destination as a country.
Thank you so much. Obviously, you really drive me to the next place I would want us to go to. Is about relating
Okay,
what we all we said earlier. Putting them, like bringing them to Nigeria as a whole. You get me?
okay,
Like you
okay.
said earlier now
Yeah,
that
yeah,
in this part of the world, we really do not have
yeah,
leaders because
yeah.
uh, if we
That's
do,
true.
okay, how many leaders in Nigeria can we say identify who they are? How many of them do they have purpose? How many of our so-called leaders are being passionate? How many of them has a vision for this country? And how many of them influence others? So, Sam, I would like you to talk about bringing the responsibilities of a leader to our leaders that we have here in
Okay,
Nigeria.
yeah.
Do you get me, please? Hello, can you hear me?
Hello. Yes, sir. I can hear you now, sir.
Yeah, I said all the aforementioned responsibilities of a leader can
Yes, sir.
to Nigeria as a whole. Do you think
Okay,
we have true leaders, and do they really have the qualities and responsibilities that you mentioned?
okay. Well, sincerely, initially at first, I have the desire to change Nigeria because by the grace of God, I have this mindset, I have this understanding of what God wants me to do, and it is part of my responsibilities. Then I realized that I can't really change Nigeria. No one can change Nigeria. That is the truth. No one can change Nigeria. However, sir, however, you can change the people of Nigeria.
Hmm.
See, you don't need to change Nigeria. All you have to do is just have this level of command, or have this level of influence to shape cultures, to shape characters, value systems. Then
Are you
automatically you are changing Nigeria.
being
And
autocratic?
part
Are you saying being autocratic?
hello sir.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you, sir.
Yeah,
The network is
like
hello, I can hear you, sir.
being an like running a kind of autocratic system.
Well, to me, I'm going to call it theocracy.
Okay.
God's kind of leadership. Yeah, God reigning from man. And I think if we can have a system of government that is directed and being controlled by the influence of God, because that is God's original intention for mankind. If we go, we are under democracy, and let me tell you something: democracy is not the answer to solving the world's problem. Talking of Nigeria, it's not democracy. The right answer is theocracy, and it's not the kind of theocracy where bishops or pastors takes over the activities of a country. No, no, no. It's about God ruling through man, culturing the mindsets of earth dwellers. You understand? Now, from my own angle, I believe that for you to change Nigeria, you need to change some set of people. We need to run like a nation, not like a country. A nation is better than a country. A nation is segmented in different cultures, in subdivisions, sub-nations. So those sub-nations will build up a nation. But if you are trying to say that you want to change Nigeria, you can never change Nigeria. First, see some set of submission. Have this kind of what I call like what some place called submission. When you have this set of people around you, you tell them the mind of God, you tell them how to live. That is when you are the presence of controlling Nigeria. When you have massive of people, like to me now, my own life assignment is to have a system, a structure, a structure where people can come. It is Nigeria, but the system, the structure, the lifestyle, the activities, the culture, the value system in that particular society will be different totally from outside, from other people. So we're going to build this kind of structure whereby it is only the will of God that can thrive there. So from there, we will be bringing in people. We are going to run that system, that sub nation as a country, as a nation, which God is leading, which God is controlling, which God is influencing. So through that, we can easily influence others. So when people see how well the structure, the governance, the leadership of that particular structure is, they will automatically come. The Bible says that just as we come to a rising, not we go into them, they will come. So until they see something different from what they are experiencing, they will never come. So we must create a system, and even though in Nigeria, what is it now? Holy Spirit help me. I call it, yeah, let me say, I call it theocracy. But in theocracy, there's a part of theocracy that gives responsibility to people. Now, and this kind of thing, it will be available. It will be called the Commonwealth. See, sir, I'm going to tell you that the best way for us to change the activities, or let me say the system of Nigeria, is when some leaders come up and develop a new system in Nigeria that is different totally from the one we've been having, according to
Having
the will of
before.
God. That is the
Wow.
best solution.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It has really been a very, very interesting session with you, I must say. And to be honest with
Thank you very much,
you,
sir.
we will still
Thank
like
you very
to
much,
have
sir.
you because I know you are so loaded and you have so many things to share with us. And
Thank you very much,
Fact
sir.
is actually a platform we thought we can bring young and vibrant crowd together with your assistants, together with my assistants, and together with my colleagues'
Okay, sir.
assistants.
All right, sir.
We can definitely bring a new system to this country. However,
Exactly.
I would like you to give your final words to our viewers out there and drop your social media handle so that people can get in touch. Because I know we have so many questions,
Okay.
so we can just
Yeah.
direct it to your social media.
Okay. 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 Now, I'm going to drop my social media and on the chat box. I'm going to
Okay,
drop it there so they can just see it themselves and just follow through.
okay, okay.
On
So
Facebook,
thank you.
I am Samuel Adeosun. On,
Okay,
yes, sir. Then on Instagram, on Instagram, I am Sam Adeosun on Instagram.
okay,
So,
okay. So thank you so
yeah,
much, Samuel
I'm really
Adiosun,
grateful,
all
sir.
the way from
Thank you very much, sir.
Abeokuta, Ogun State. Have a nice day, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for this opportunity, sir. I celebrate you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, guys, that's all we will be having for today. I believe you enjoyed our guest today. So if you have any question for him, follow him on his social media and do Samuel Adiosun, or better still,
Yeah.
you drop your question in the comment section below, and we are going to do justice to it. So that's all we have for today. I remain Adedokun Ayo. We will see you again. Bye.
Bye.